Okay, America, I'm Sky Kingston, accepting this interview here on West Boulevard, half remount. Now interview me. Okay. I have the energy. Let's do this. Hi, America.
Well, tell me about yourself first, Sky. Like how you ended up.
I came to Charlotte 30 years ago, and since then I've been working, struggling, battling my addiction with drugs. But at the same token, you wanted to talk about the streets?
Yeah.
Be careful out in the streets, America. Now it's your turn to ask me questions.
All right. So what do they need to be careful of in the streets?
Drugs, thieves, it's life. Life goes on.
Yeah.
Be careful out here in there. Be careful on your front porch.
Right. So especially in the streets, like, do you think people like try to get you to do stuff?
Okay, let me tell you something. I am 55 years old. Real talk. Now,
you look
this
good.
is not about the camera. I appreciate it. My thing is this. I remember as a little girl, and I'm Sky, nice to meet you. We'll get to that later. That when you could sit on your front porch and keep your doors open.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, you cannot. Now, I've never, ever realized a child or anyone saying, how you doing to these children growing up nowadays? Let's talk. You wanted to interview me. Let me tell you something God love. Nowadays, for instance, and I went through this young boy, I asked him, how you doing? Oh, fuck you. Like he about to take my kidney. I'm not even used to that. Nowadays, you got to be careful to say hello to the young generation growing up so trigger happy like it is okay. I am not used to that.
Okay. All right. So, Scott, do you live on the side of town?
I live right up the street on Morning Drive. Yes, I do.
Okay. All right.
Faithfully.
I
do.
Do you have friends over here?
Well, I don't consider people my friends. I consider them people God blessed to have in my life. And that's just not for the camera. I say that shit all the time.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, do you do any drugs or anything over here? Okay. So what's your drug of choice?
Crack.
Okay. And how long you been doing?
But don't judge me, America, because the past 30 years I've been cutting y'all heads, your kids' heads, and stuff like that right there. So I guess they call it a sociable addict. I'm not ashamed since you asked. I'm not going to get in the world and say, hi, my name is Sky and I smoke drugs. You are asking to get judged.
Right.
But since you asked me, I don't mind telling you.
Good. So, I mean, what would you say got you started on drugs?
My stepbrother in Springfield, Massachusetts.
Oh, man. So
decades ago.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
When your first trial, was you hooked on it?
Well, I was hooked on it the first time I smelled it. Because the smell is so appealing, and don't ever try it. The smell is like, oh my God, what is that? So I got interested. And then one day I said, let me try that. He really didn't want to give it to me. But he needed $20 because I had a welfare check. I was trying to take care of my child at 23. Mm-hmm. So I just said, here you go. Now, let me have something. I've been smoking since. That's real talk. That is my testimony.
So
I'm serious.
Have you seen people, did you see people doing that when you was growing up?
I see children over here right now. 18 and just saw, oh my God, they're doing shit that I was never doing when I was their age and strung like crazy over here. Okay, that's my 5 minutes.
No, you got 2 more minutes.
I got 2, all right.
Yep. So what would you say? What would you say if somebody wanted to try drugs?
Don't.
Okay. And why would you say don't do it?
Because if I smoke drugs, I'm gonna ask you first, because I can tell because all the years I've been smoking, I'm gonna ask you, do you smoke? You tell me no. Either I'm gonna get away from you, or you're gonna get away from me because I know how I got started by the stench of it. Yeah. And furthermore, it's respect. I'm not gonna smoke around you.
Okay.
I'm not. And how do you blow my damn high, and then I ain't gonna smoke around your ass in the house? Keep it real.
And how do you feel about like the fentanyl being in the drugs?
I have no idea of it. I've heard about it, and I don't want to talk about it because I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, what's the craziest thing you've seen since you've been out here?
A lot of people dying on West Boulevard.
Oh my gosh. And I'm from here. So, yeah. All right. So what would you say to somebody that want to try drugs or something like that?
No.
You'll say no?
Get away from me.
Okay.
Don't do it. It's all in the world of the no.
Okay. And what's the wildest thing you seen somebody do out here for drugs?
Get killed chasing you. Right there. That tree right there. My good friend ran across the street chasing the shit. There it is.
Oh my gosh.
A bunch.
All right. So we're going to wrap it up. But what would you like to say in closing?
I appreciate you for interviewing me because it's not just words for the camera. I have a testimony beyond belief. So don't be around anybody smoking drugs. Pray for them first in front of their face and get the hell away from them. That was some of the like that.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.